Now to a groundbreaking scheme that doctors say could save children's lives within just a couple of years of being introduced. That's if enough money can be raised to fund it. Hospitals in Leeds and Sheffield are part of a group known as the ATICUS network, aiming to work together on trials for new medication for blood cancer in children and teenagers.
It's the most common kind of cancer to affect children, but currently such a network only exists for adults, meaning that potential treatments can't be used on children because there is no way of showing just how effective they could be. Lisa Adlam's been hearing from those who say it can't come soon enough.
Arabella was sunshine. She had a smile that would light up any room. She was just full of joy.
At her school in Harrogate, there is a magical corner that will be forever Arabella. A place for her friends to remember the joyful, feisty, much-loved 7-year-old. Comfort for her family after Arabella's death just 3 months ago. Apparently coming through treatment for acute myeloid leukemia, Arabella suffered complications after a stem cell transplant.
We're still probably in shock. It was a shock to us, we thought, because we got the great news from Dr Beki at Leeds that she had what they call 100% chimerism, which meant 100% of donor cells, so it had taken really well. And then she just deteriorated. So yeah, it's been a shock, and it's been hard, really hard.
Through their grief and pain, Arabella's family are among those campaigning to bring about the ATICUS network.
4 children every day are diagnosed with blood cancer in the UK.
Led by the charity Cure Leukemia and its patron Gary Lineker, whose son survived the disease as a baby, the network would connect 11 hospitals, including Leeds and Sheffield, to work together to trial new drugs for children with blood cancers. A development the consultant who cared for Arabella says would have a dramatic impact.
It's not an underestimate to say that actually this will improve outcomes for children if it gets launched within the first 2 or 3 years of it being launched. And when I say improve outcomes, I mean that there'll be children alive who wouldn't be alive without it.
There's 2 world-first trials ready to be run, ready to be open across the network. But to do that, we need the funding to be able to do that. And so there's great hope there, but we've also got to get that and do it properly.
It's thanks to a trial that Jude Hawkridge is healthy and thriving at his school in Rotherham. Before that, acute lymphoblastic leukemia meant months in isolation, and even a bone marrow transplant from his sister Lily wasn't a success.
It hurt for it to even walk, and I could barely walk because I was in such a state, and that was tough for me to go through, but I recovered and now I'm feeling a lot better.
Jude's living proof that they work, you know, they do save lives. We'd gone through all the treatments that were available on the NHS. They were exhausted. This was our only last chance.
The children and families who've endured so much are now determined others should have that chance through the ATICUS network. For Natalie, the hope it can offer would be a fitting tribute to a life which promised so much.
I know Arabella would want me to support this and be there and do what we can to support. And, you know, if it means that another child doesn't die in the future, then that's a fitting legacy for Arabella.
Yes, it's